Yo Man 5 here, right back. We are 3 wins away from Legend. We're gonna keep playing my zoo list that I've been tinkering up. I know it's still titled as Bloody Face on the deck tracker. I don't really want to rename it and reset the stats on it at this point. This is what, version 1.2? Or I guess, yeah, considered on my deck tracker. Priest is actually a really interesting matchup. This one is going to be hard to play around. We do have double Knife Juggler, which I'm really tempted to keep. Along with the Mortal Coil is a tempting keep. The thing that we were really bad against is Zombie Chows, and we'll want the backup Knife Juggler because we have to just offer a Zombie Chow in. And so I don't think we need the Mortal Coil. I'm still eating my lunch, so sorry if my mouth is full a bit of the time. Pass the turn. So all you gotta do is pass me the turn. Or do that. And so even if you power word shield, I mean, you could have death or Shadowward Pain, but nobody plays that these days.
Do you like to play with fire?
So I'm gonna play the Juggler and see if I can get a good hit out of it and just trade, because I do not want to deal with this Pyro at all. It is not worth trying to keep a Pyro alive, or trying to keep a Juggler alive if it means keeping a Pyro alive. And so he's gonna waste a turn here. And so I'm gonna hit it first so I don't waste any Juggles. He's not gonna be up to Holy Nova for another 2 turns. And I can put Defender in and mitigate a lot of that damage. So we still have to play around Holy Nova. And so we're going to play the Defender here. We get the Juggle. And so I could throw my 4-3 in, but I think Knife Juggler is sort of done with its existence, because otherwise Holy Nova looks a lot better. And Knife Juggler's already got us a ton of value, so we'll cash it in and go for some face. And now Holy Nova does 0. Absolute nothing. So since we saw Pyro, I'm going to assume that there's no Light Bombs. And because of that, I think I'm going to go for the Direwolf, and because of that, I'm going to Life Tap. So instead of trading in our 4-3, we get to trade in a 5-3 instead. I get to trade in a 4-3. We get to kill it with that, and we get an extra point of damage on our left dog. Now, if he has the Light Bomb, it sets us back quite a bit, but it also will eat up his entire turn. We'll get to reestablish with a Nerubian Egg. I'm not gonna lie, that would set us back really far, but I think we're really far ahead this game. So we did have it. So I'm just gonna Life Tap and set up for a good Void Terror next turn.
Do you
actual silence. That was actually absurd. I think I have to Doom Guard here, but I don't want to pitch most of my hand, so I'm going to make my hand look different. Still takes the 2 best cards, but that's what Doom Guard always does. And now we're not actually winning this game. That Pyro turn was absurd.
The spirits be restless.
Wow. Not gonna lie, that was an amazing top deck. I might still be dead though, depending on the contents. If he has like, Akanai, Chow, hit, circle, or if he gets absurd good thought steals, like Power Overwhelming Doomguard would actually win him the game right now. He stole my egg.
Get in there, fight, maggot.
So we're actually getting down. We're keeping him low, but I'm not sure that means we're going to win the game. Wow. You have got to be kidding me. Nerubian egg to Alkanai Circle. That was really dumb.
Thank you.
And also another dick who just wants to go ahead and thank us for losing. Nah, he can move over. That thought steal was absurd. And that pyro turn was ridiculous.
Gul'dan versus Gul'dan.
Your soul shall be mine. Your soul shall suffer.
So I'm going to assume it's Jisoo, and we want Sea Giant. I kind of want to keep Voidwalker. Man, we're really good at these double one-drop hands. This luck alone might get us right into Legend. No response. Just life tap. So, if he's setting up for a Hellfire, and we Knife Juggler, we'll get at least 4 damage next turn out of it. I think that's worth it. Also, if it turns out to just be like a Zuluk or Demon Lock with an awkward hand, we get to punish really hard. Like this. So I think we want to use Abusive Sergeant
Maggot.
and check where the roll goes. Because it looks a lot like a Hellfire setup. So our two options are life tap to keep out on cards, kill this, go face, or kill this, power overwhelming, go face. And I think I like the second one.
Necessary?
So it would have been a lot easier if this had just hit, because we'd hit this, kill that, life tap.
Almost out of time.
Because we don't have a way to kill it if it is Hellfire.
Get in there. Fight, maggot.
So even though it was Mortal Coil bait, I just wanted to put something on the board. Yeah, I think we could have developed a little bit less into that Hellfire, just because it seems super suspicious.
So many possibilities. Get in there. Fight, maggot.
My shield for Argus!
So we could Sea Giant, but he'd eat it,
My shield for Argus!
so I'd rather force him to give me a Nerubian. Let's see, we can 3-mana Sea Giant, which we should probably do regardless. We power overwhelming into that. No. We kill that. So we could Sea Giant Doomguard. Don't have the mana for that. So I think we tap first to see what we want to do. We don't know what's in his hand. And we'll probably Sea Gianting this turn.
Almost out of time.
Into the breach!
Well, that's awkward. We're dead.
Well played.
Well, we need to grind up a little more again.
Gul'dan versus Gul'dan!
Your soul shall be mine. Your soul shall suffer.
So I want to keep the egg in the void terror. I don't want to keep the abusive sergeant because we don't want to be like that one. Oh, we're playing against the same person again. Damn. That's fine. We'll just play gang boss.
From the void I come.
Put this apple on your head.
And we're getting hellfired again. Or shadow flame.
Lord of the Burning Legion.
Does he ever not have the nuts? That's why I could never play this deck. I just got terrible hands every time. Are you kidding me? Man, sometimes when you just have the best luck, you just play weird decks. Like, the deck he's playing looks really good because he keeps drawing all of his cards in the right order.
My shield for Argus.
Like, sure, you got me. Like, sometimes you have Mal'Ganis every... Like, that's okay, whatever. That was really annoying. We're gonna wait a little bit. I don't want to play against that person again because they seem to have just god tier luck. It was like last time if he... Like, they're playing one Hellfire, one Shadow Flame. If he had either or the other... like if he had Shadow Flame last game instead of Hellfire, my play would have probably won me the game. But it happens.
Gul'dan versus Malfurion.
I must protect the one. Your soul shall be mine.
Alright, well... We have coin, so we'll keep the Void Caller, we'll keep the Void Walker because we can just Void Walker into some coined later turns. Or we can coin out a Gang Boss. Peanut Player, Trollolol. Nice name, bro.
Why do you fall?
Alright, hopefully we don't lose this game because I'd like to stay in rank 1. I want to hit legend. I don't want to drop right back out again. He does have the wild growth though. Just keep presenting awkward threats to deal with.
I must safeguard.
So I'm going to clear that because there's still no good swipe, even though I don't have the imp making ability anymore. But also I just need to be careful for some of the things that he can be putting out. Force of nature, really. So I immediately follow this up with a void color. Because you're running low on actual gas. And you're not going to have enough interaction for the board soon.
I have no time for games.
So that was a pretty solid turn. He could swipe here, but the joke's on him, it's actually really bad. Oh man, we even get rid of his... So his BGH is gone too. He's trying to commit too much to the board to not be dead.
Where shall I strike?
Put this apple on your head.
I think we die Philip Juggler, we dire wolf. You take that out. We look for the 50-50. We don't get it. We draw a card. We look for one last 50-50. We don't get it again. Sure. Nerving egg. See what we hit. Power of roaming, prepare to kill it. Doom guard, see what we hit. See what pops out. Trade. Get more. Not a bad turn at all. We'll just life tap, see if we can put away this game. 5, 8, 10, 11. We can't. So we look for knife juggles. We have to trade that in, which is really sad, but...
Where shall I strike? I see you.
So I'm gonna be really annoyed if this is... Okay, so he doesn't have Force of Roar, which would be really annoying. He can't even swipe here because swiping kills the eggs. And GG. Well played, my friend. Oh, we even got Melganis. Alright, so we're still in rank 1. Our win rate is no longer nearly as absurd as it used to be. We're at 26, we'll do one more. No, I don't want to get cussed out again on my stream.
Gul'dan versus Gera.
A recent opponent would like to be my friend. No, go away.
Your soul shall be mine.
Alright, so I kind of want to keep Melganis against Warrior, since we have the coin. We won't keep Abusive, we'll keep the Void Caller. We got Abusive anyway, so our hand is really slow. Until JK we have Knife Juggler. If he has the War Axe, it's fine. If he doesn't... Oh yeah, he does. So I'm just gonna offer up the Abusive Sergeant as like a sacrifice. So his armor's up. Which I think is fine. We'll life tap. So I'm still not sure what kind of warrior this is yet. The first couple turns don't really tell you. Those might be Grim Patrons, so I need to be a little bit careful.
That belongs in a museum.
Nope, okay, that's not Grim Patron. Alright, so I guess I should see what I pull out of the Void Terror. No, we'll lift that. Flame it. So we want to hit. Hit. Make a fresh taunt and an imp. Because now if he wants to brawl, he just has like a Harrison in the mix, which isn't great for him.
Armor made to fit.
Oh, okay, he just wants to get the Armorsmith value. he done yet? That was an interesting choice. So he has a 1 in 3 chance of just getting something that he really doesn't, or he has 1 in 3 chance of getting something decent, and he has 2 in 3 chance of just getting something absurd. So that was a pretty solid turn, but we're still not in the clear. He's out of shield slams though. He could still have executes, that would be really bad, where he can clear this entire field with 2 executes. But if we survived Implosion and then Mal'Ganis, I think he can't win the game. Especially if I can convince him to blow BGH on this 10-10. If he doesn't have a BGH, then it's just like even better because this Mal'Ganis makes it a 12-12. And if he doesn't have any removal here, he's actually really behind and possibly dead.
What now?
If he just has Gore Howl, he's just slow rolling me. Unless he fancies his chances at racing with like a Geddon or a Rag, where he just YOLOs it. But again, that could end really poorly for him. YOLOing a Rag is probably not the worst idea, though. Okay. So I could clear the entire board and go for a YOLO Void Color Implosion. Or clear everything but Armor Smith and go for the YOLO Void Color.
I wonder.
I think we should find out what we get from this first.
Paltry task. Paltry task.
So we should kill that and not leave. So he has to have a weapon. If he has a weapon, we're dead or Geddon. If he has neither, we win. No! God, we were 1 turn off. So, we'll end it here. I might play a few more, but it's not going to be on camera unless I get to, like, right before Legend, just because I have to leave soonish, and so I don't want to have to leave in the middle of it. So, I'll go ahead and end here. Like, subscribe, share it. I'm almost there. We're chilling at rank 1. And I will see you next time. Peace.